The visualization TEP of the Therapy with Energy and Process by Vivienne Rauber-Decoppet, Swiss psychologist. It's the free advanced self-healing course, lesson 24, another self-process number 8, heal your past. Hello, you know me, I'm Vivienne Rauber. And if you've done the Chakra Tai Chi number 3 to heal traumas, then you have come across some disagreeable traumatic memories that you've already started healing with the Chakra Tai Chi. But there is also the possibility to heal past disagreeable memories with the visualization TEP, and we are going to do that now. With our experiences in the past, we learn how we are and how we have to behave so as to be loved and accepted. We learn, for instance, that we are loved, or that we are not loved, or that we are important, or that we are not important. We develop our basic messages. If, for instance, I learned I'm not loved, I will interpret everything that happens to me in that way. If I'm learned I'm not important, whatever happens, I will interpret it that I'm not important, even if other people don't see it like that. If I believe I'm not loved, I will even create situations to prove to me I'm not loved. I might, for instance, constantly reproach my husband that he doesn't really love me, really. If he did love me, he would have done that and that, until he is so fed up with that he has a girlfriend. And then I know, I always knew I'm not loved. Or if I believe I'm not important, I will say what I want in the wrong moment when everybody speaks and doesn't hear me, for instance, or with such a low voice that no one hears what I say. And as no one hears me, of course, I don't get what I want. And so it's proved to me I'm not important. To be able to change such situations, we need to change the basic message. And we can do that by changing the past. Of course, we're not changing what has happened in the past, but we change the internal message, for instance, I'm not loved, into the message, the basic message, the new one, I am loved or I am important. And we can do that with the visualization TEP. Because the wonderful thing is that the unconscious doesn't make a difference between what we experienced in the reality and what we experience in the visualization. So that we can change the past. That is, we can change what we internally learned from the negative trauma in the past to the message of the positive visualization that we have now, with the accompanying message, basic message, that may be expressed in accompanying words, but very often only in the picture that the right part of our brain understands. Prepare now paper and pens and colors to draw or paint what you see in your self-process. And ask now for higher help. That could be to your higher self, to your soul, to your unconscious, to God, to Jesus, to a saint, to a guide. Who do you want to ask for higher help? And ask the higher help to choose now with you a memory that wants to be healed. It could be a memory that you had when you did the Chakra Tai Chi 3, or it could be another one. Just ask the higher help to show you a trauma in the past that needs to be healed. Wait for the memory to come. And look what's happening to the child. Observe her face to know how the child feels. And what the child tells herself inwardly. The basic message that accompanies the trauma. Write down the feeling and the basic message and draw the scene. Look at the image of the memory and now put it out of your body and your energy field at 2 meters in front of you. And when you see this image of your memory in front of you, pause the parallel breath to bring a higher vibration, a higher energy into this memory. Image. Breathe in through your picture in front of you and breathe out through this picture in front of you through many parallel breaths. Breathe in again through this image in front of you and breathe out through many parallel ways to bring a higher energy into the field of your image. And while you pass the parallel breath through this image, observe it. Observe if there is any change. And if there is a change, come back and draw the change, draw a new picture. We want to add now the parallel breaths with the 5 Chinese elements that you have learned in the healing finger game. For the element earth, you embrace your thumb with lots of love, so that the thumb feels loved and knows I'm loved. And look at the picture now in front of you and visualize now how the nourishing earth rays pass through your pictures, going up through the picture in front of you. At every inspiration, this parallel breath goes up through the picture. Each time, more of this nourishing earth goes up through your picture, through many parallel ways, and nourishes the field of the picture and brings a higher energy to the picture. And while this energy goes through the picture, observe if there is any change in the picture. And when you see change, come back and draw the change, draw the new picture. Embrace the index finger now in a way so that it feels secure. And while you do that, look at the picture in front of you and let the rain pass through the picture in front of you. See how this purifying rain goes through many parallel ways through the whole picture in front of you. See how this rain purifies the picture. And while you're watching the rain pass through your picture, observe it. Observe if there is any change in the picture. And continue until you see a change. And when there is a change, come back to draw the change. Draw the new picture. Embrace also your middle finger and bring him this strength and power. And while you hold your finger, look at the picture in front of you. And let now the universal light beams go through the picture in front of you. And while the universal light beams go through your picture in many parallel ways, strengthening this field of the picture, observe if there is any change in your picture. And continue with the universal light beams until there is a change. And when you see a change, come back to draw the new picture. Do that also, so that the ring finger feels serene. And while you hold your finger, look at the picture in front of you and let the wind pass through the picture in front of you. And while the wind passes through your image, through your picture, through many parallel ways, bringing a higher energy to the field of the picture, and go on with the wind until you see a change in your picture. And when you see a change, come back to draw the new picture. And while you do it, bringing warmth and joy to your little finger, look at the picture in front of you and let now the sunbeams pass through your picture. And while the sunbeams pass through your picture, through many parallel ways, observe the picture. Observe if there is any change, and go on passing the sunbeams through your picture, bringing it a higher energy, until you can see a change, and then come back and draw the change. Which of all these parallel breaths do you like best? Only the parallel breaths, or the nurturing earth energy, or the rain, or the universal light beams, or the wind, or the sunbeam? Let those go through the picture you like best. And while this parallel breath goes through your picture, observe if there is still another change. And when there is another change, come back to draw the new picture that has changed. Do you like the last picture? If you don't like it, leave it outside and continue in the following days to pass the parallel breath. But if you like it, you can integrate it in your whole body. You integrate it first, this new picture, and you put it there where you took out the problem in that body part. Let this picture really penetrate, and maybe there are words that accompany the picture. Listen to them and let every cell see the new picture and listen to the new words, the new message. You can bring now this new picture into the whole body. Integrate it first in your head. Let the picture penetrate your brain and your whole head. Let the picture penetrate now your throat. Let every cell of your throat open up to the new picture and the new words. Bring the picture now into your shoulders and your back. Let the picture penetrate every cell so that every cell understands the new message. Bring the new picture in your whole thorax, your belly, and all your organs, the heart, the liver, the stomach, the spleen, the kidneys, the intestines, all the organs, and bring the new picture and the message now into your legs and into your feet. And feel now into your body. Which part of your body needs to see this picture once more? And bring it there, so that every cell understands the new message so that it can manifest in your life soon. Paint the last picture on a big piece of paper and put it somewhere where you see it every day, many times, so it reminds you that you have to integrate the new picture daily until you notice a change in your daily life.